First, let's look at the frequency response graph. We can divide those 8 graphs in 2 groups. Group 1 has 2 pole points, and group 2 has only 1 pole point. Then let's look at 0 pole diagram. Group 1 is complex conjugate, and group 2 is not. First, let's look at 0 pole diagram 6. It has 0 point, so when frequency is 0, it has a 0 point. And F2 is the only graph which has 2 peaks and gets 0 when the x-index is 0. So Z2 corresponds to F2. Then let's look at Z2, Z3, and Z5. The difference between these 3 graphs are mode and angle. We know that big angle corresponds to high frequency, so the length between those poles are quite large. Frequency response graph 1 and 5 have the same length between pole, and 4 is the smallest, so we have and Z4 corresponds to F3. Then let's look at mode. Z2's mode is larger than Z5's mode, so Z2 has bigger amplitude. Then let's look at Z7 and Z8. They only have trivial 0 point, and their pole is on the positive side of the x-axis. So Z7 and Z4 corresponds to F3 and F8. And we know that longer mode corresponds to larger pole. So we have Z7 corresponds to F3, and Z8 corresponds to F8. Finally, we only have Z1, Z4, and F6 and F7. We can see from the frequency response 6 that it is pole when omega equals 0, and when omega equals to pi, F6 has 0 point. So we have F6 corresponds to Z4, and F7 corresponds to Z1, and that's it.